Welcome to the live broadcast of commencement for the Pope High School class of 2020. The graduates are honored that you are able to share in this special day. The processional will begin in just a few moments. A copy of the commencement program is available for download on the district's graduation information page. Thank you for joining us today.
say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. As president of the Student Government Association, I would like to offer a warm welcome to the graduation ceremonies for the class of 2020. This year was trying for everyone. Many of the traditions we have been looking forward to for years were ripped away. But we persevered and found happiness in creative ways. We met in parking lots 6 feet apart. We had 2-person proms on driveways. We made our own ceremonies in living rooms in May. This final ceremony is about celebrating our success as students, but we would be remiss if we didn't acknowledge the support that we have received along the way, especially in this extraordinary year. To our families and friends in the audience, we offer our love and thanks. You have been there for us from our very first minutes on earth. You cheered us as we took our first steps, and we know you are proud as we take these next steps into the wide open future. As a class, we would like to thank the Pope High School faculty and staff that have given their time, energy, and knowledge so that we could soar as high as our dreams will carry us. This year, you had to pivot in one weekend to teach us virtually. We know we aren't always easy to do that for, but you have touched our lives more than you can know. We would also like to thank our class sponsor, Ms. Sarah Register, for the time she spent this year ensuring that we had a semblance of a normal senior year, from our t-shirts to the drive-through picnic. To all of you, we can't thank you enough in words, so our future success will have to speak for us instead. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Tom Flugum, principal of Pope High School.
Thank you, Emma. Welcome, parents, students, friends, and colleagues, to the graduation ceremony for the Pope class of 2020. It's nice to finally be out here. It wouldn't be this year if there wasn't a little adversity before we got here, but you guys have fought through that all year, so we expect nothing less. I appreciate everyone joining us for tonight to honor these graduates. I'd like to thank Mr. Banks, our board member, for being here, and also for the strong support that he always shows for Pope and the Pope community. I'd also like to thank the Cobb County School District events staff for putting this all together, and all the district personnel who filled in to work this evening to make sure that this ceremony could and would occur. So we're here to celebrate. We're here to celebrate the successes and accomplishments of this group of students and to confer on them their high school diplomas. Our mission at Pope High School is to inspire students to achieve extraordinary success. in academics, athletics, the arts, and service. So let me reflect for a few moments on some of those successes. Academically, this class has qualified for over $5 million in scholarships. We had 4 National Merit finalists, and Newsweek and U.S. World Reports continues to rank Pope High School as one of the best high schools in the nation. Nearly half of our students take advanced placement classes, and many of them go on to pursue their academics at some of the best colleges in the United States. Athletically, we also had a very successful year, many of our teams making it to the playoffs. At the time that play was suspended in March, Pope High School was ranked #1 in the Directors' Cup rankings, and we managed in a shortened year to win 2 state championships. Our softball team won a state championship at home in a very exciting game at Pope, and our wrestling team claimed the state duals state championship. In the arts, our fine arts department had extraordinary performances throughout the year, all of them getting superior scores and ratings in their respective large group performances. They conducted a phenomenal showcase of the arts last December, and our drama department received the Schuler Award for their fantastic production of Footloose. And in service, over the course of the last 4 years, this class has helped to contribute over $270,000 to fight childhood cancer through our Rally Foundation and Mount Hobby Games. In addition, this class has continued the spirit of service, through other programs such as Shop with a Greyhound, Relay for Life, Habitat for Humanity, and many more. So to the class of 2020, you have gracefully and humbly submitted yourself to serve others. You have always represented Pope well and made your families, your school, and your community proud. This took not only your efforts, but the efforts of your family, your extended family, and mom and dad as well, so we thank them for getting you to this point in your life. You also made it here with the support of your teachers, and I'd like to acknowledge the faculty of Pope High School for their incredible dedication and commitment to you, to their students, in this most unique of school years. You support each other, and you support our students through both great and difficult times. You're the heart and soul of Pope High School, and I thank you. Together, we've celebrated some amazing victories together, and that is how we will continue, and you should continue to celebrate and succeed together. Class of 2020, you now pass from being Pope students to Pope alumni. This is a very special group. You'll always be part of Pope, and Pope will always be a part of you. Continue to pursue excellence in all things. Continue to think, continue to learn, continue to grow, and continue to lead. Now we have some special awards and recognitions to present. I'd first like to recognize our students who have had perfect attendance for 4 years at Pope High School. They received a plaque earlier today. I'm going to announce their names. I'm going to ask them to stand and remain in their area where they're standing so we can recognize them publicly. Spencer Chang, Amelia Emai, Sydney Royal, and Rachel Worley. Congratulations for perfect attendance throughout 4 years at Pope. And now for our salutatorian. The honor of salutatorian is bestowed upon the student with the second highest cumulative GPA. This year we have 2 students who tied and have earned this honor at Pope High School. With the GPA of 4.708, our first salutatorian address, please welcome Grant Chernow.
I've never been backpack shopping before. I know you're probably thinking, is this kid really going to talk about backpack shopping for the next 5 minutes? But I promise you it's going somewhere. So yes, when I started in kindergarten, my parents got me a navy blue JanSport backpack, and I've never needed another one since. My mom likes to tell the story of my first day of kindergarten and how that backpack used to hit my ankles as I climbed the mountain of stairs leading to the bus. This is the same backpack that later would become so stuffed with books and folders that I had to walk through the halls of Pope completely hunched over. Don't worry, I'm getting chiropractic help now. My backpack became so heavy that many times I could barely even pick it up. But my stuffed binders and folders were not the only things that contributed to its weight. Reflecting back on those years, I think about all of the expectations that were presented to us. Some came from ourselves, some came from each other, and many of them came from our parents, our teachers, and our community. We had expectations to get good grades, work hard, and try our best. We strived to make good choices, become independent, and to become good leaders and role models. At times, some of those expectations may have seemed way too heavy. Thoughts of meeting those challenges weighed on us even more than the actual books and papers that cluttered our backpacks. But truthfully, we've always been able to meet those challenges with grace and dignity. When we were born, many of us were born into a world where the very fundamentals of freedom had completely shifted. As we were being cared for as newborns, our parents were reeling in the aftermaths of 9/11 and probably wondering how in the world they could raise a child in this crazy world. We have all had our shares of ups and downs and obstacles to overcome throughout the past 18 years, and here we are, our senior year, and the very challenges that our world is facing right now are weighing down our backpacks like a ton of bricks. People talk about all that we lost: our senior prom, our chance to say goodbye to our friends and teachers, our special senior days, and all the other privileges given to us seniors. Our backpacks have sat on the floors of our rooms since March, yet the weight seems to remain ever present on our backs. But we still persevered. We found ways to celebrate our accomplishments, communicate with each other, and finish what we set out to do. We followed through and met those expectations, and our perception of what these days should look like is what led us to be where we are right now. We are strong, we are resilient, and we are ready to face the challenges set out before us. As we move forward and go our separate ways, we will remember this time as we set out on our own journeys. For me, it's time to get a new backpack. One that is definitely not so worn and has less stains. But what should I search for? I mean, I've never been backpack shopping before. Certainly, my new backpack will have to be one that will allow me to fill it with the weight of my future. While we continue to travel down our own paths, we remember this time, not for its disappointments, but for its triumphs. We will remember how we grew together as a class of resilient, strong, and powerful groups of people. I've never been backpack shopping before. And while this time it'll most likely be online, I will never forget where my navy blue JanSport has taken me. I will cherish those memories and even the backaches from over the years. I know at first my new backpack will feel strange. It will need to be broken in some. It'll feel different and foreign for a bit. However, soon enough, I will begin to fill it with all the things that I will collect along this next journey. My wish for all of you is that you too find your right backpack. Fill it with what's important to you. Remember your past and all that you have accomplished, and carry those with you as well. I am proud of our class of 2020. Good luck and congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Grant. Our second salutatorian address will come from Ms. Lisa Pivnik.
There it is. Backpacks. Kidding. Good afternoon, teachers, administrators, parents, siblings, and of course, the class of 2020. Today is an important day for all of us, whether we expect it to look like this or not. Graduation is a time to celebrate all of our accomplishments from the past 12 years, and to spend the last moments with the people who have inspired us and helped us grow into the people we are today. Soon we will all be going off to work, to college, or wherever else life will take us, and who knows if this group will ever come together again. To start, I would like to thank all the parents here today, because without you and your constant support, none of us students would have made it this far. You have inspired us when we have felt hopeless, you have cheered us up when everything felt like it was falling apart, and you're also paying for college that we could never afford to pay for by ourselves. It's strange to think that only yesterday we were walking into our first grade classroom, and now we're leaving our homes to start our brand new lives. We've had both good times and bad times in the last 18 years, yet you've been with us through all of them. Parents, without you, we could have never done it. Equally important in our past 12 years have been our teachers. You deserve all the praise in the world because the impact you've left on us will be felt for the rest of our lives. We have spent 7 hours a day, 5 days a week for the past 12 years at school. It's safe to say that we've spent more time at school than anywhere else, including at home. Therefore, it only makes sense that our teachers will leave such a large impact on us. The teachers here at Pope are amazing because they not only strive to help us learn, but they are also here for constant moral support, and they inspire us to go above the average. We have so many amazing events outside of just school, and it's all thanks to the help that our teachers provide. You will leave an impact on us for our lives for decades to come, and thank you so much for all of it. Lastly, I would like to address the class of 2020, the students that I have spent the last 4 years with, if not more. Right now, we're living through a difficult time, perhaps one of the hardest times we'll ever see in our lifetimes. And of course, it had to fall on our senior year of high school. Yes, there are larger problems right now. We have every right to be upset that we've been stripped of the experiences every other senior got in all previous years. That being said, our class has shown incredible strength in this trying time. We are still graduating, we're still getting our diplomas, and we will still get to go to college or into the workforce with our entire lives ahead of us. Thank you, class of 2020, for sharing with me a high school experience I won't soon forget. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. The honor of valedictorian is bestowed on the student with the highest cumulative GPA. Please welcome the valedictorian for the class of 2020 with a GPA of 4.74, Andrew Myers.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Andrew Myers, and as Dr. Flugum said, I'm the valedictorian for Pope's class of 2020. I would like to begin by taking a moment to thank everyone who was able to make this ceremony possible. Thank you to all of the Pope and Cobb County administration for your hard work coordinating times and locations for each school to have a graduation. Thank you to all the students and faculty who are here tonight participating in the ceremony despite our inability to have formal graduation practices. Parents, you would be amazed at how difficult it is to get 518-year-olds to walk across the stage at the correct time. Thank you to all the online viewers who are still watching and cheering on everyone on tonight, even though you were unable to make it, whether it be our close friends, our loving family, or our darling faculty. Personally, I'd specifically like to thank my parents, my grandmother, Eric Bruton, Ryan Elwart, and all of my close friends. You guys are the reason I am the person I am today, and I am extremely thankful that God placed each one of you in my life. I wish there was a way to know that you were in the good old days before you've already left them. That's a quote from Andy Bernard, a fictitious character from a TV show, but it has some real merit to it. Only a few months ago, we were all sitting in class thinking about this coronavirus thing and the possibility that we could get lucky and it would buy us a few weeks off from school. It sounds bizarre now, I know, but at the time, nobody could have predicted the massive societal shutdown that was to come in just a few weeks. We would go through our school days counting down the hours until that amazing 3:30 bell would ring and allow us to go home, all the time taking for granted the teachers and fellow students that we have the privilege of forming relationships with. We took school for granted because we didn't see the end approaching so quickly. If we would have known that that Friday the 13th was going to be the conclusion of our high school experience, maybe we wouldn't have sat in class and counted down the minutes until we could leave. But we didn't know. We couldn't have. The saying, "Be careful what you wish for, lest it come true," really came back to haunt us. Sitting here 3 months later, I think we all have realized that we miss Pope more than we thought was ever going to be possible. And it's easy to place the blame on COVID and just be mad or upset because we lost prom and the greatest part of our senior year, but I don't think that's the correct way to reflect on the past 4 months. I think we all have learned a lot from quarantine, about public safety, about how badly our parents want us to go off to college and get away from them, and most importantly, about the importance of appreciating what we have. Excuse me. And we can't just let this knowledge slip out of our brain, or else all that we've been through will have been a waste. The class of 2020 has a unique opportunity to use our experiences this year to make a positive impact on our next 4 years, whether that's in college, in the workforce, or serving our country. We now know how to live in the moment and how to appreciate the things in our life that may not be as permanent as they seem. Nobody could have predicted how difficult it was going to be to legally gather this group of people to celebrate the class of 2020. But after all that has happened, here we are, together again. Our second semester of senior year, 4 months of time with the students and teachers that we have essentially lived with over the past 4 years, that amazing second semester was taken from us. But the friendships we formed cannot be taken. Our memories cannot be taken. The moments that brought us together as a class cannot be taken. We all still witnessed a bird maneuvering its way into the lunchroom and Miss Pierce and Officer Anthony frantically trying to catch it. We all still witnessed Dennis chugging the entirety of his gallon of milk and the beginning and very quick end of the breaststroke. We all still stormed the court at the end of every single pep rally and choked on baby powder at the start of every football game. And we did it together. What's been taken from us this year pales in comparison to what we still have. And as our time together as a class concludes with this graduation ceremony tonight, we look back on the past 4 years appreciatively, and we realize that the good old days have been right here all along. Thank you.
And now please welcome Mr. David Banks from the Cobb County School Board for the certification of our diplomas.
Thank you, Dr. Flugel, and all your staff for this momentous occasion. This is one for the history books, but I hope it never happens again. It's a little warm up here. Before I read the declaration, I have a few things I'd like to say to the class of 2020. Congratulations, you made it. In 2009, when I came on the board, you were in the first grade. Now, as first graders, you were lovable, but you grew up to be teenagers and started driving. How many of you remember your first grade teacher name? Hey, quite a few of you. I'd like to take a moment and talk about how you've been blessed. And you've been blessed in many ways. You have been blessed to have parents who love you, even with your faults. You have been blessed to have grandparents who love you with unconditional love. You have been blessed to have been born or lived in the greatest nation the world has ever known, the United States of America. Always remember the phrase from the Declaration of Independence. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among those are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. You have been blessed to have attended one of the best schools in the state, Pope High School. You have been blessed to have grown up in the age of Chick-fil-A, iPhones, iPads, GPS, Burger King, and many others. And speaking of social media, your challenge will be how to manage it without giving up your freedom. On a more humorous side, let me give you three numbers: 10, 40, and 60. Remember that, 10, 40, and 60. In 10 years, most of you will be parents. Now let me tell you what your mothers are thinking. They're thinking, I am too young to be a grandmother. Three things are going to happen in the next 10 years, no matter what happens. The word no will take on a different perspective. You will be amazed how wise your parents really are and how much you will depend on them. And the phrase, clean up your room, will be just as frustrating for you as it has been for your parents. And in 40 years, most of you will be grandparents. I know that seems like a long ways off, but it'll be here quicker than you think. Now, two things will happen for the women, two things will happen for the men. Gray, the word gray will become a dreaded word, and you will do almost anything to cover it up. And your dress size today will not be your dress size in 40 years. And for the men, there will be a substantial reduction in hair follicles. And the second thing there will be a restoration of the baby fat, and it will be concentrated. And your wife or spouse may comment, it is not attractive. Seeing you graduate, leaving your high school for the last time is a happy and exciting time, and I thank you for the opportunity to share with you this joyous occasion. One last thought as you leave the halls of Pope High School. Your greatness in life is yet to come. Your journey in life is just beginning. As a duly elected member of the Cobb County Board of Education, I hereby certify that the graduating seniors of Allen C. Pope High School have met the high school graduation requirements of the State Board of Education and the Cobb County School District, and are thus entitled to all rights and privileges for completing these requirements. One final word to you graduates: agape. Dr. Flugum, you may begin the presentation of diplomas.
Andrew Michael Myers with honor. Grant Joseph Cherneau with honor. Elizaveta Ilivna Pivnik. Emma Catherine Hearn with honor. Arden Lynn Johnson with honor. Graham Eldridge Allen with honor. William Robert Annis with honor. Yekaterina Yurevna Arutiyunova with honor. Thomas Eugene Ash III with honor. Jake Haney Atala with honor. Fiona Ryan Beard with honor. Isabella Bedoya with honor. Stephen Hunter Behringer. Madison Arlene Bennett with honor. Bryce Martin Lenoir Bermudez with honor. Nancy Carolina Bullpen Bishop with honor. Adam Drew Bohm with honor. Michelle Sarah Bohm with honor. Alicia Marie Bold, with honor. Rami Buhoff. Maxwell Livingston Bauer, with honor. Gabrielle Elizabeth Brooking, with honor. Olivia Lucille Brookshire, with honor. Olivia Brown, with honor. Parks Elizabeth Broyles. Ian Mitchell Bugby, with honor. Cameron Rice Butler, with honor. Amber Rose Kayati, with honor. Holly Rebecca Calkin. Matthew Brian Chambers. Jesus Chamorro Jaimes. Davis Franklin Champion, with honor. Om Changala, with honor. Amol Sajad Chaudhry, with honor. Patrick Chin. Natalie Nadieja Clausen, with honor. Dorothy Alice Cloud, with honor. Catherine Virginia Coley. Jackson Dean Collier, with honor. Cody Barrett Collins. Hassan Stephen Compton. Madeline Eve Corcoran, with honor. Nicholas Lee Corso. Joseph Ryan Crowder, with honor. Matthew Robert D'Amico. Isabella Ribeiro Daniel, with honor. Olivia Grace Davey, with honor. Sarah Elizabeth Davis, with honor. Carolyn Rose Deedy. Elizabeth Whitty Dupre. Hannah Florence Deschotels. Tane Michael DeVilliers, with honor. Karsten Alexander de Blasi, with honor. Olivia May Dyson. Kendall Virginia Doyle, with honor. Emma Leonie Dutois, with honor. Charles Jason Dunn, with honor. Cobianne Marie Ellington. Alyssa Claire Eamon, with honor. Jessica Rose Emerson, with honor. Amelia Marie Emai, with honor. Juliana Marie English. Samantha Elise Irwin, with honor. Joshua Witten Eubanks, with honor. Caitlin Veronica Farley, with honor. Austin James Fed. Karis Lee Felton. Elisa Isabella Fontanillas, with honor. Mara Beth Foreman. Ella Rebecca Funderburk. Sophie Elizabeth Funderburg. Gabriel James Garcia, with honor. Morgan Elizabeth Garrett, with honor. Alexander George Garthy. Caroline Elizabeth Gilmer, with honor. Alden Juan Ho Go. Jacob Anthony Goldfine, with honor. Phoebe Gates Goodwin, with honor. Sophia Elizabeth Gould, with honor. Trayvon D. Graham. Emily Ann Greiner. Dason Forrester Guyett, with honor. Carmen Christine Hagan. Sean Nicholas Hamilton. Logan Garrett Handwork, with honor. Ashley Cook Hanlon. James Philip Hannafee, with honor. Mason Alexander Harrison. Sanjeet Chaco Harry, with honor. Leah Cheryl Hart, with honor. Sierra Jane Hart. Michael Christopher Hart. Thomas Patrick Haskin. Leanne Evelyn Hembry, with honor. Cole Abraham Heron, with honor. Carl Christopher Heron, with honor. Skylar Julia Hess. Carmen Francesca Hink, with honor. Kirsten Ashley Hodges. Adeline Sage Holland, with honor. William Ralph Hood. Alea Ann Hornsby, with honor. Abigail Grace Horton, with honor. Sarah Ashley Houghton. Jansen Tyler Howard, with honor. Nevaeh Elaine Hull. Christopher Lee Hunt, with honor. Gabriel Harrison Paella Ingram. Maggie Beth Ann Jones, with honor. Riley Sterling Jones. Tyler Leanne Jones, with honor. Alyssa Aaron Jordan. Anushka Rajiv Karnik, with honor. Reagan Janice Keen Dawes. Julia Riley Keith, with honor. Carlton Latane Kell Jr., with honor. Jennifer Sun Kim, with honor. Lee Jong Kim, with honor. Victoria Lauren King. Peter Holden Nope. Jessica Ann Kramer, with honor. Cooper Jake Kraus, with honor. Ava Kathleen Koznicki, with honor. Zarek Alexander Laksamana, with honor. Leela Michelle Landry. Zoe Michaela Lano. Jacob Wayne Lantis, with honor. Abby Leanne Lautenschlager, with honor. Cameron Bonds Lavelle. Trent Sheldon Legaspi. Amaya Brooke Lopez. Luke Roloff Lobster. Luke Roloff Laubser, with honor. Megan Lynn Luttrell, with honor. Jackie Lee, with honor. Ian Andrew McClellan, with honor. Gage Lawrence Manning. Kiara Teresa Marmolino, with honor. Andrea Nicole Massioli, with honor. Avery Marin Mason. Sophie Grace Mazer, with honor. Grace Elizabeth Mazzoni, with honor. Bailey Patrick McLean. Nicholas Ryan McFadden, with honor. Austin Glenn Mellon, with honor. Nora Corcoran Merritt, with honor. Madison Grace Mims, with honor. William Harrison Mitchell, with honor. Anna Catherine Moeller, with honor. Joseph Alexander Montalvo. Amelia Scott Moonshower. Ilana Sidney Moorshower, with honor. Grayson Edward Mosley, with honor. Dylan Patrick Moss, with honor. Erlin Thomas Mulauker, with honor. Joe Marcos do Amaral Muniz. Swati Muragapan, with honor. Molly Reese Nadolny, with honor. Leah Danielle Natkin, with honor. Allison Eliois Nesbitt, with honor. Tina Maiduen Cao Win, with honor. Cheyenne Murtaza Niazi. Martin George Nixon II. Risako Jamie Nonaka, with honor. Isabella Frost Norris Rocaberte, with honor. Richard Paul Norris Rocaberte, with honor. Patrick Ryan O'Connor, with honor. Catherine Elizabeth Osborne, with honor. Parker Elizabeth O'Shaughnessy. Emily Rachel Pakula. Mackenzie Catherine Pease, with honor. Crystal Joanne Peringer. Grant Monroe Pesquera, with honor. Jacob David Peterson, with honor. Aniket Santosh Prabhu, with honor. Ralph Nicholas Prado. Chloe Michelle Princenthal. Sadie Lauren Pritz. Diego Antonio Pulido Hernandez. Ethan Bandara Ranasinghe, with honor. Blake Nathaniel Redman. Addison Michaela Resch, with honor. Matthew William Ricci, with honor. Jackson Kane Rivers. Reed Weston Robertson. Dana Lindsay Rodriguez. Ty Joseph Rogers, with honor. Sydney Janae Royal, with honor. Robert Anthony Russomano. Brooke Elizabeth Ryan, with honor. Victoria Vapu Shilke, with honor. Colin Corbin Rowe Schnapp. Michael Adrian Sharp. Ross Anderson Shepard, with honor. Nathaniel Robert Shipley. Imran Siraj Siddiqui. Margaret Francis Sides, with honor. Colin Nicholas Simonson, with honor. Jillian Marie Skyber. Destiny Alexis Smith. Liam Algernon Smith, with honor. Mary Alice Smith, with honor. Natalie Rose Smith. Connor Michael Stabler, with honor. Riley Hope Stahl. Jason Joseph Stephen, with honor. Ethan Andrew Stoltz, with honor. Eric Thomas Strobeck. Magdalene Ann Sullivan, with honor. Tyler Whitesell Tate. Jackson Vernon Thane, with honor. Ava Marie Tompkins, with honor. Hunter Morris Thaxton. Michael Ross Trombetti, with honor. Naya Lore Values. Cade Jackson Van Sickle. Parth Varshni, with honor. Dennis Veller, with honor. Grace Allen Weiss, with honor. Stanley Clay Walker III. Rachel Isabella Waller. Tyler Charles Ward, with honor. Chloe Alexandra Webb, with honor. Abigail Marie West, with honor. Remy Caitlin Wetzel, with honor. Taylor Maria Whiteside, with honor. Venetia Ann Whiteside, with honor. Sarah Catherine Williams, with honor. Caroline Grace Wiseman, with honor. Matthew Charles Wolfert. Joshua David Yawn, with honor. Emmanuel Joshua Yesudison, with honor. Bryn McKenna Yoder, with honor.
Class of 2020, our days at Pope High School have come to an end. This day marks the end of one chapter of our lives, and now it is up to each of us to write the next one. I encourage you to take up the pen yourself and create the story of your life. We stand here on the precipice. It is scary and thrilling and full of possibility. But look around. Look at the support we have all around us. You won't have to go through it alone. We are beginning this together. The turning of the tassels signifies the beginning of a new stage of our lives. Graduates, please stand. Join me in turning your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations, Pope High School Class of 2020.